So Taurus, I have, you guys might be thinking about meeting up with somebody that you haven't seen in about 10 years or longer. It looks like you're thinking about somebody from your past. You're thinking about a person that you used to have fun with, or maybe even somebody that you had a disagreement with, but most likely that you had positive memories about. You might be really, really reminiscing and thinking about this person a lot. They're on your mind, and you're really hoping to reconnect with somebody from at least one person from your past. Maybe there was a group of you, but there's maybe one specific person in that group that you're thinking about and hoping to connect with. Some of you could be thinking about people from your past that as where things turned bad or went bad on in the relationship. Some of you guys might be thinking about why things went bad, why things went negative, why things why things maybe ended the friendship or relationship. So it's either or for some of you. We have also the rebirth card here. So it looks like some of you guys might be finding yourselves, goes really well with the rebel card, finding a new way of being within yourself. You might be discovering something new about yourself, a new way of being, a new way of thinking, a new way of acting, all of the above, a new way of coming out of a way of being, as where once maybe you were a one way and now you are discovering a whole new you, a whole new discovery. That's what happens sometimes when we grow slowly through situations, through life, whatever. We grow through something. Sometimes it's not very noticeable, and then one day you have all the perspective, you have all the clarity, you have all the answers, and you just transform one day. And it looks like a lot of you guys are doing something this month in regards to transformation. Not transformation, but in regards to doing things in a new way or being a new person. Maybe, changing your looks, changing your job, changing your whole opinion about a situation, and going out and doing something different. And then I could see now why the Rebel card is here, because of course people are going to think, wow, you're doing things in a very different way. And you're breaking free of, the chains that bound you. Maybe you were acting in a way that wasn't obviously authentic to you. And now you're breaking free of that, and it's causing you to also reminisce about people and situations from your past. Maybe now you're discovering, wow, maybe you're looking at a situation from 10 years ago, a friendship, a relationship, and you're thinking, my God, I'm a different person now. I've grown. I've seen things differently. I've changed, and maybe you're revisiting that relationship and seeing things are making more sense, or things are becoming more clear for some of you. Okay, the next card we have is some of you guys might be feeling a little bit you might be thinking that you might be really thinking about speaking out, or things are being revealed to you. You're thinking about revealing something. Some of you are thinking about revealing information to somebody. You might be thinking about that. Also, some of you guys are getting a lot of clarity. Again, this is a card of clarity. You're getting tons of clarity for some reason, having to do with rebirth, having to do with being rebellious and doing things and breaking free. And you're coming out of a time of silence. Maybe you're coming out of a time of meditation now. All of a sudden you have a lot of clarity. You have all the information you need. Wisdom. And the outcome we have is the miser. So we do have a card here that talks about controlling a little bit, controlling money, controlling your resources, holding on real tight to them. If it's not you, it could be somebody else. But you could find yourself, saving a lot this month, a lot of money, or you have been saving a lot, and now you've gotten to a point where you have a huge nest egg or whatever it's called. And that you have a lot now saved. Therefore, maybe you don't have to be as paranoid or as frugal as you were in the past. Maybe now that you've saved enough, and maybe now you can actually that might give you the security, the within yourself, possibly to do something different in your career, or transform your life in some way or another. I don't really see the miser as being a negative card in this reading, but it could be for some of you that you are, of course, I really don't see that, but it definitely could have to do with somebody not spending their money and holding on to it, therefore not having any fun in life, and just, being a little bit boring, or not living life to the fullest when you really could live life a little better, and have a better life for yourself. And that could have been in your past. Maybe now you're realizing, I have enough money, I don't have to be that way anymore. Yeah, so that's for some of you. Okay, so let's get into your reading. If this video cuts out, you guys, just in the middle, please look for part 2, because my battery looks low and I don't know how long it's going to last. So if it does cut out, just go to part 2. So the center of your reading, we have the Six of Swords. It talks about breaking up a situation, leaving a situation behind, and moving to a new situation, moving on to a new journey, a new pathway, a new existence, a new way of being without the other person or the other situation. Some of you guys are moving away from things that have bothered you in the past. Like I said, now it looks like all of a sudden you're getting a lot of clarity, and you're becoming you're rebirthing into a new you, and breaking away from old ways of being that were no longer, that were not good for you. And now obviously that you have a new life in front of you, and you're going towards a new destination. Some of you are going towards a brand new way, you've got 2 or 3 cards here talking about going towards a brand new destination in your life. It's exciting. Wow. We have the Ace of Pentacles. This is the card that is crossing you. This could be a challenge this month in some way, or an obstacle. I do not see that at all in your reading, unless you're, okay, well, let's go forward. The Ace of Pentacles. You guys are receiving a gift of value, high value to you. It could be money. A lot of you guys, it is money. Some of you guys, it's not money. Some of you, it's worth a lot to you, almost as if it was money. There is something coming in unexpected and out of the blue. It looks like it's almost God sent, because it looks like you've done a lot of work on yourself as far as a situation or a way of, you've reached a point in your life now where you're really listening to your consciousness, your inner soul, your heart, yourself. You're loving yourself, and you're listening to, you're taking a lot of wisdom, and it's almost like the universe is recognizing this and giving you a gift. It could be a gift from a friend, a family member. It could be like literally out of nowhere, like none of that. It just could be, you are going to be receiving a lump sum of money. In the recent past, there's a Queen of Wands. This is a fire sign female. So we have Aries, we have Leo, and it could be male or female. This is an independent person who really goes after what they want. They're successful. So I do see a successful female here. So somebody in the past has been very successful. That could have been you. You could be, or you could have known somebody in your past that was very successful. The next card we have is the King of Wands, and he's coming in, and this is more of a male energy here, and this could be the husband and wife situation here. Somebody from your past, somebody's coming into your future. This could be a power couple here, two strong fire signs, maybe a fire in your chart, but I do see a fire sign coming in, and there was also a positive fire person in your recent past. So your recent past, you had a fire, and then now you do. So this is somebody who is independent, who is successful. They're passionate. They know what they want. They say what they want. There's no hiding with this person. This person is successful as well. So we'll find out why they're coming in later. The next card we have is the Seven of Cups, and this is about what you should be focusing on this month. Taurus, you need to be focusing on the Seven of Cups. They want you to focus on making a decision, making a heartfelt decision about something, making a choice. And they're not only saying making a choice, but they're saying make the right choice for you, Taurus. Whatever you're confused about, this confusion about maybe what path you should take, what direction you should take, what person you should take, what job you should take. What do you want? Which choice do you want? If there is some confusion about this, around this, the advice here is to make the right choice, because we all do know what the right choice is. Sometimes we obviously we don't know at the moment, but we do know deep down inside. So somebody needs to make a choice, and they will make a choice. You will make a choice, but they just want you to make the right choice. Okay. So maybe not rush. Maybe not rush. Don't let people rush you. Don't rush yourself. And when you make the choice, you're going to know it. You're going to feel it. Okay. Sometimes confusion, that's what confusion is. When we don't know, or we put too much pressure on ourselves, or, we listen to other people, or there's too many options in front of us. It can really create a lack of decision because of that. So for some of you, go with what feels right for you, because you're right now obviously transforming into a new person. And that, because you are a new person, you're going to be making different decisions now in your life. And all you have to do now, it looks like you have quite a few options possibly. So you just need to obviously feel the right one for you. What you guys are striving for this month, hoping for this month, working towards is the Tower. Why would you be striving for the Tower? Why would you be wanting the Tower? Well, some of you guys are wanting a sudden change in your life. Drastic too. Obviously you are going through change, very, very positive change. And it is pretty drastic because you're going into a new territory and a new way of being. And the Tower's here saying that you want that. You want some excitement. You want something sudden to occur in your life. Maybe you want that to happen, so it'll force you to make a decision. So some of you want the universe to make a decision for you, because maybe you're just over it. You're just too confused, and you don't want to make a decision. For those of you that's the case, well, of course that will happen usually. The universe does sometimes come in and makes a decision for us. But you guys are definitely going in a great direction. Also, the Tower could be you guys are wanting a sudden romance. You want sudden love to come into your life. You want this perfect, wonderful love relationship to just, boom, come into your life and knock you off your socks. Just knock you off your feet. And some of you guys are wanting that. The next card we have is how you see your situation. So you guys, we have the Judgment card in reverse. You guys are maybe looking at a situation like you're not going to be able to get a second chance. Maybe some of you are feeling like you made bad decisions in your past, or your situation right now, that you made a bad decision. And now you're hoping for a second chance. Again, maybe that's why you want the Tower here. Maybe there's some kind of, you want everything to be, knocked down. You want the Tower to be knocked down so you could start a new clean slate, have a second chance, because you are a different person, Taurus, or your situation, whatever's going on with you, it's definitely a new you, a new situation. You're breaking free of some things, and you just want your whole life to transform. You want a new everything. And the Tower is all about brand new, but it's not, the good thing about the Tower is it's about boom, sudden, unexpected change. And to a lot of people, that is very, very uncomfortable. But sometimes we beg for change, and we beg for the Tower. If we're at a point in our lives, we're just like, I can't do anymore. I just want the change. And of course, that'll do it for you. But so again, second chances. Maybe you're wanting a second chance with a person from your past that you're thinking about now. From 10 years ago, or in your childhood, or, a old person a friendship. Doesn't have to be a romantic, but it could be a friendship. But you might want a second chance because maybe you made a bad decision in your past, and you want a second chance with somebody, or somebody wants a second chance with you. So this is the time, you guys, to make the right decision, to make things right in your life. If you're getting a second chance, if the universe is giving you a second chance in your life, doesn't necessarily have to be in a relationship, right? This could be just a life path, a life journey. Maybe you're getting a second chance. You're getting some money, unexpected money. You're getting ready to go. You're already moving forward to a new you, a new destination. And now you just need to make the right choice. And this time, maybe it's saying, make the right choice, make the right decision for you. Don't make bad choices, because this is about making bad choices in the past, possibly. All right. So the next card we have is the Death card in reverse. So somebody in your environment, somebody around you, a situation around you, they are having a hard time with the separation, with the breakup, with whatever this was that you're moving away from. You obviously are moving towards something new. The person or situation that you're leaving behind, they are having a hard time ending it. They're having a hard time letting it go. They're having a hard time letting go of the past, letting go of the end of the relationship or the end of the situation, the end of you. Maybe you said, I'm no longer this person. I'm no longer the person I was. Obviously, look at this. Rebirth, rebel, breaking away. You have found who you are. You found yourself. And you're not going to let anything or anyone stop you from being your authentic self. And somebody's not okay with that. They want maybe you to be who you used to be, or they're having a hard time seeing you move on forward and leaving them behind. So somebody here in your environment is having a hard time of the letting go of something that's ended. And we have the Queen of Pentacles in the position of what it is that you're hoping for. And Taurus, this is another earth sign. It could be a Virgo, it could be a Capricorn, it could be you, Taurus. It could be male or female, but this is a female Queen of Pentacles. She is very, very stable in her life, and she's very wise. She's very, very wise, and she's very smart with money, and she shares her money, but most importantly, she's able to take care of herself. She's made very wise decisions, and she's the best part about the Queen of Pentacles is she's so stable because she's so secure. She's secure with herself and in her physical life. Maybe this is you now. You're hoping to become this Queen of Pentacles finally in your life because you're making changes towards something brand new. You have some kind of unexpected money, and maybe it is going to be giving you your dream or your hopes and to become an independent. She's not always independent. She could be married, but it's somebody who is, like I say, very secure with their life. The outcome of the outcome is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse talks about, again, it's another earth sign. It could be a Capricorn, Virgo, or you, Taurus. This is mostly a female. It could be a male.